devotee who got this instruction that Prabhupada, my Gurudev, said to put tilak every day, and he was not having water. No? To put tilak, to rub tilak, and so what he did? In his own spit, he rubbed the tilak and was applying on his forehead. Prabhupada didn't mind this because he took positive out of this. And positivity means here, at least he knows that I have to apply tilak. It's called extreme height of compassion. Seeing positive in everything. This is a wonderful quality. It's a human quality. And what to speak of a Vaishnava quality? Seeing positivity in everything, even in negative. And if we develop this mood, we'll always be very happy. But if we try to see negative, even in the positive, can't be happy. Mind, heart, everything is burning every single day out of jealousy. Negativity. Oh, so much negativity, your aura gets negative. Just like in India, when you go Bhagavad Kathas or Janmashtami program, people walk in. One who is negative, to find any loophole, any negative. Oh, there must be some garlands there. There has to be some flowers. These people, they don't know that things. They have to do this, they have to do that. So when we walked in, there was not enough welcome. So finding negative. But one was positive. I saw yesterday, everyone was so happy. They gave me a good feedback. It was a wonderful program. And thanks to entire team, not one person. He alone cannot do anything. His entire team. Whoever participate in whatever way. There are some devotees who are in front line, there are some devotees behind the scenes. Otherwise, the program cannot be successful. I am saying this because I don't know about here, but in India I come across some people like this. We spend so much money in decoration, in Bhagavad Kathas, nice arrangement for sitting, even AC hall, chairs. We spend so much to get all these things done and big feast. Even then they are not happy. Even after spending so much money and arranging for weeks and weeks and weeks the program, because the nature is too much negative. And this is a flaw. And who's going to work out on this? We have to work out ourselves. If I know I have this bad nature, I have to work out on this by hearing so much katha, practicing that katha, and adopting that positivity even in negative. I've also seen some people, they're always smiling. Even they're going through so much hard time, even they're not getting good attention, they always smile. I said, Didi, how is possible? There's one devotee. And there's one Prabhu also. They said, it's not in my hands what to do. So, why to cry? Why to smile? That's in my hand, to cry or smile. The situations is not in my hands. Śrīla Prabhupāda was so positive. Swami Maharaj Śrīla Prabhupāda was so positive. So positive, he saw positivity in those druggies, in those naked people. Even getting insulted many times. But remain positive. We are not Prabhupada, we cannot become like him, okay? So no one can think like, oh, I'm not Prabhupada, so why I worry, I'm not that positive. But it's not about acharyas, it's also about sadhakas, devotees. You'll get mic in future, don't worry. You also get chance to speak. There's longing now. Why I'm not getting chance to speak. Sorry.
Swami Maharaj, like Prabhuji said, before he preached in the West, he was sitting in his Radha Damodar Mandir, and the room, as you all have been there, they have his statue there, and he was sitting there and looking outside his window to the Samadhi of Śrīla Goswami. And here Swami Maharaj showed us that whenever we feel stuck, it's not that he was stuck, it's for us, that whenever we have doubts, when we have questions, we pray to our acharyas, we cry for them. Because Swami Prabhupada said, when I was sitting there in the temple, and I was thinking, how will everything manifest? And he was asking mercy of Śrīla Goswami, crying for the 6 Swamis, their mercy. And then he would feel inspired how to move on ahead. And in this, we can also take a teaching. That whenever we on this path of bhakti, as Maharaj said, it's a difficult path, we all have our flaws. Whenever we feel stuck, Srila Gurudev also mentioned this point, we can associate with the author of the Grantha. Like Srila Swami Maharaj, he has so many beautiful books. Of course, Srimad Bhagavatam, he has translated in English. Also the Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, also there in English. And Srila Gurudev also gave his example that whenever I want this inspiration, I take a book, I meditate upon the author, and I meditate with this question I have, and then eventually, when he's reading, the answer comes on its own. And in this way, we can also still associate with Srila Swami Maharaj up until this day. He left our vision in 1977, but it doesn't mean that he's not here. He is here. Also in Shri Krishna Balaram Mandir, which is established, the devotees are also telling me that sometimes, whenever we are here, we can still feel his presence. Because Swami Maharaj, his life and soul was there. He said, Maharaj, what was it? My office is in Bombay, my heart is in?
No, my sadhana is in Navadvip, and my heart is in Navadvip.
My sadhana place is Vrindavan is my home, Bombay is my office. Mayapur is the place of my worship. So in this way, Srila Swami Maharaj showed us also how to pray. Because everything our Acharya is doing, it's not for them. It's not for them. They are doing it as an example for us. Swami Maharaj and Srila Gurudev, when they had this beautiful relation together, they showed us how we should establish a relationship with our Vaishnavas. Srila Gurudev, I would always say, he is my Priya Bandhu, my dear friend. He is my Shiksha Guru. But you could argue, oh, they are 25 years apart, he's a senior god brother, how is this possible? But here it is shown the true friendship, two honest hearts, two beautiful devotees together, doing seva and putting Sri Krishna central, and anything is possible. Srila Gurudev would always visit Srila Prabhupāda and Radha Damodar Mandir, and together they gave us the example. Srila Gurudev would make the chapatis, and Swami Maharaj would put it on the fire. Srila Gurudev would sing, and Swami Maharaj would play Mridanga. So in this way, we can take the teachings of Srila Swami Prabhupada, of Srila Gurudev, how to be a Vaishnava. And when we take these teachings of Swami Maharaj and we incorporate this in our life, this is the greatest tribute we can do, the greatest pushpanjali we can do to Swami Maharaj, to follow the teachings he gave by his own example. So thank you all for listening. And on this day, this most glorious day, the previous day of Srila Swami Maharaj, we all pray for his mercy and for his guidance through his books, through his lectures. and that he can help us to do our Shiva for our Gurudev, for the Vaishnavas, for Thakurji in a proper and most efficient and honest way. And in this way we can make progress on this path of Bhakti. Śrīla A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupāda ki jai. Vancha kalpatra vishya kripasindhe vijaya patitani pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo.
Raj wants to.
I want you to sing. My song is Mama. I like your voice.
Okay. Damodar. Raj will.
Start singing.
Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
beautiful. One day I want to sing like you.
I like the way you sing. You're a real kirtan.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I can only sing Mama. But you can sing everything.
Prabhupāda, কিছু বলবেন? I'm thinking why we are not doing part program. Switch off mic. And you can imagine that here in Damodar Prabhu Vinodani house, 200 people can accommodate. Still, all corners are full and booked. Yeah. Thank you so much, Vinodi Didi, and for having this program. So everyone is tired? Want me to speak? How many minutes?
Always.
Tomorrow is working day, right? Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Sadaliye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namo. Tattva Turnamashesha Mandalapati Mishrenim Sada Tujjavat Bhutva Dina Ganesh Kaukaranaya Kopina Kantha Shito Gopi Bhavra Samrita Valahari Kallola Magno Mohor Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhattajago Shijiva Bhupalako Tattva Sudustajya Suripsha Raja Lakshmi Dharma Ishtare Vachadhyadagadharanyam Maya Mrigam Deiptitsa Advandhavat Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devim Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Devi Guru Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. One more time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. One more time, please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. My humble obeisances to Divine Lotus Feet of my Guru Maharaj, Mitla Vishnu Vishnu Parastota Shad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and similarly to my Shiksha Gurudev, Mitla Vishnu Vishnu Par Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Mitla Vishnu Vishnu Par Bhakti Vedanta Shri Goswami Maharaj. My innumerable Danda pranams to the Divine Lotus Feet of one who delivered the entire world with Krishna consciousness, and not only Paschata Deshakarane, but Swadeshakarane too. That means not only the Eastern world, the Western world, but also the Eastern world. He delivered everyone to Sri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupāda and all the Acharyas in the line of Sri Goswami, Sri Mahaprabhu, and his associates, Sri Radha Madhavji, all his Parikars and all the Sangha devotees here, Vaishnava and Vaishnavis. इसको गर्मी लग रहा है ना, इसको थोड़ा सा क्योंकि even I'm getting because child, can't breathe properly. Yesterday we celebrated wonderful Krishna Janmashtami, and year after year we improving so much, and that only happens because of the combined effort of the entire team, the wonderful singers, mridanga players, without mridanga, no kirtan can be done, beautiful drama, dance, everyone participated. I found some mistakes, corrections I told how to next time. And was nice kirtan, but very short Harikatha. I didn't got much time to speak. That is my negative nature. Everything is done, but my mind is very negative. Just joking. Don't take it seriously. I was very happy yesterday. But today I got enough time to speak, to express my heart. But of course, yesterday's topic is different from today's topic. I'm just trying to combo it. And I'm told I have enough time. There's no rush. So, 2 occasions today. Nandotsav. Nand ke ghar anand bhayo. And appearance day of His Divine Grace, Shri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupāda, our Shiksha Gurudev. Shri Shukdev Goswami declared loudly the festive of the birth of Krishna. And what is this festival about? This festival is about one who is unborn. Those who take birth and they die, we celebrate ours and theirs birthdays. That's not actually festival about. The festival is about that personality who is unborn, a Janma Vibhu. And Srimad Bhagavatam starts with the first verse and the first word and alphabet of Srimad Bhagavatam starts with Janma Dasya Yataha. Anvyan iteris charthishu abhigya swarat. How many of you know this? Huh? Everyone must learn this. So repeat, those who know, repeat with me. Janma dasya yataha anvyan iteris charthishu abhigya swarat tene brahma hidaya adi kavi moyanti yasuraya tejo vari mukam yatha vinmayo yakriti sarvam visha Dhamna Swena Sada Nirasthabhukam Satyam Param Dhimahi. Very good. Yogmaya also know. Gracias. You're coming from so far to attend this program. Muchas gracias. So, Janmadasya. One who is unborn. The festival is about the birth of Krishna. All other incarnations, they appear. Even Krishna and Mathura appear. Tasman Adbhut Balakam. But the glories of Krishna who is Swayam Bhagwan. So, Krishna's to Bhagwan Swayam. He is Swayam Bhagwan. Who is that Swayam Bhagwan? One who takes birth in Gokul from the womb of Yashoda Maya is Swayam Bhagwan. Whereas a manifestation of that Krishna, Prabha Prakash and Vaibhav Prakash. Prabha Prakash is an expansion of Krishna when he expands himself in many arms, expanding in many arms, and also when he is dancing with other gopis, Surit, Tatastha, Vipaksha. That's not Swayam Krishna, not Swayam Bhagwan, it's Vaibhav Prakash. So want to hear little tattva? Past times you all heard from the devotees. We should hear, learn Siddhanta. And therefore, I don't know how many of you have this or not, who are just watching this. There is a group called Gaudiya Siddhanta. How many are in that group? Not many. Okay. I want all of you to get this, and every morning you get this Hari Katha of Srila Gurudev. 5 minutes Hari Katha of Gurudev. Every day. The team is working so hard to get this. Gaudiya, the Samrit, sorry. Everyone has? Gaudiya Samrit? Good. So, who's speaking? What I was saying? Vaibhav Prakash. But Swayam Bhagwan, Swayam Roop is Krishna who takes birth in Gokul. Even today, even in the time of Srila Gurudev, many people, entire Brajmandal, even today, many scholars who are very fluent in Sanskrit and scriptures, they believe that Krishna born in Mathura, whereas it is not true. Krishna is born in Gokul, and there are so many evidences on that. How Krishna got birth in Gokul. I'm not going to repeat that, we heard yesterday. Shri Shukdev Goswami declared this. Don't believe in my words, I'm not going to believe your words, but we can't deny the words of Shukdev Goswami. He is the authority to establish this and to speak on this. Nandastu Atma Jutpanne Jathalat Mahamana Ayu Vipravedyas Nata Suchir Alankrita. Try to focus on this and get interest into this Gaudiya Siddhanta. Even many scholars can't digest this. They know all verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, but they don't know the deeper meaning of the Bhagavatam. But the glories of Gaudiyas, which is given by Sri Mahaprabhu and his followers, prominent Srila Rupa Goswami, the Gaudiya Siddhanta, and Vishnu Chakur Thakur. Shri Shukdev Goswami is declaring this festival called Nandotsav, which is celebrating today. Nandastu Atmaj Utpanne. Hey Nanda Maharaj, your Atmaj has taken birth. Jat Halad Mahamana. Nanda Maharaj is Mahamana. Nanda Kim Akrod Brahm Sheva Mahadyam Yashoda va Mahabhaga Papo Yasya Sthanam Hari. Who can be more glorious than Shri Nanda Baba? And who can be more fortunate than Yashoda Maya, who is feeding Krishna with her breast milk? Nanda Ki Makrod Brahm Sheva Mahodyan is Mahamana. Mahamana means very intellectual, very pious, very pure. He is Vishuddha Sattva. And Krishna can only appear in Vishuddha Sattva. So Nandastu Atmaj Utpanne. The word Atmaj is very important in this verse. Atmaj means son. And Shastra says, Atma hi jaite putraha. Father's own soul take birth as son. Atma hi jaite putraha. So by referring to this, Shukdev Goswami is giving evidence in Nandastu Atma Jutpanne. Hey Nanda Maharaj, this son, this boy who has just taken birth in Gokul, is not brought from somewhere. So he is refuting that argument that Vasudeva Maharaj brought this Krishna on his head and he is the son of Vasudeva Maharaj. No. Atma Jutpanne, Atma hi jaite putraha. He is your son. Otherwise Shukdev Goswami would have said something else. He is speaker on Bhagavatam, he can't speak lies or he can't fabricate, but he is telling the truth, the ultimate truth. Nandastu Atma Utpanne Jadhalad Mahamana Ayu Pravedyas Nata Suchilankrita. Nand Maharaj, he heard this. His sister Sunanda, who is the Bhua of Krishna, she came and declared, Baba, Badai ho, Badai ho, Badai ho. Yashoda has given birth to a beautiful boy. Nand Maharaj, he was so happy. So happy. He started dancing. And following the rituals, he went to Jamuna, take bath in Jamuna. And after taking bath in Jamuna, applying tilak. And decorated his body with all the ornaments. Nand Maharaj also. Decorated with so many ornaments. Kaan mein kundal, earrings, big bracelet. And this was the culture, this was the system years back. They also used to wear nupur, means ankle bells. and Kinkani, the waist belt, and there's so many Bajuban, so many other ornaments. Why? Because very happy. There's a symptom of happiness and blissfulness. Because he is not given birth to Krishna, but he is also given birth to the Ananda. And the Shastra says Anandamay Abhyasad. Brahma Sutra says Anandamay Abhyasad. Krishna is embodiment of Anand, bliss. Krishna and bliss is not two different words, it's just one. So Nandastu Atmajutpanne Jat Halad Mahamana. Shri Nand Maharaj, he donated so many cows. Shri Vasudeva Maharaj, when he was in jail, he only meditated in his meditation he donated cows. Because he was in that situation. He can't physically donate cows because he's in jail, in present house. But his Mansi Seva, in his meditation he donated cows. But Nanda Maharaj physically distributed cows to so many Brahmins. And not just ordinary distribution of cows. Srila Gurudev used to say, the horns are embedded with gold and the hoofs are embedded with silver. And there's a cloth, like a chadar on the back, which also have embroidery of gold, like that. Nanda Maharaj is distributing so many. Brahmins became so greedy. Wow. Brahmins thinking, today I must go to Nanda Maharaj and ask for 20 cows. If I say 20, at least I'll get 5 or 10. So with very big arrogance, the Brahmin came there. Baba, this is how the Brahmins are impressed. Baba, I'm going to take 20 cows, not less than 20. Nand Maharaj is so happy. He told his servants, give him 40. And he got super happy. What? 40 cows? Seeing this, another Brahmin became ready. He said, I'm going to ask 50 now. He said, Baba, I want 50 cows. Nand Maharaj said, give him 100. Because he has plenty of cows. 900,000 is just the is just the number. Approx. But he has more than million cows. Srila Gurudev said, so he'll always remain 900,000? They're not giving birth to other cows? And the point here? So it's growing more and more and more. So Nand Maharaj is distributing so many cows. 100, 200, 300, Brahmins greedy, getting those cows, but they have to be hooked in the house. They have small house. So cows are getting hooked everywhere, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the bedroom. And the Brahmanis, the wives of the Brahmin, they start fighting. Where I'm going to cook, where I'm going to sleep. Cows everywhere in the house. So Nand Maharaj said, the Brahmin said, oh you foolish lady, today is the day of getting so much from Nanda Baba. So grab as much as you can. Later on we will decide where to hook the cows. Just grab as much as you can. Because Nand Maharaj is today Jat Halad Mahamana. He's very happy, he's very generous today. In this way, Shri Nand Maharaj, he declared a festival, Nandotsav, which got declared by Shri Shukdev Goswami. Actually, in Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a declaration of 2 festivals. Try to understand this. In Srimad Bhagavatam, who's speaking Srimad Bhagavatam? Who's reciting? Who's reciting? Loudly, who's reciting? Are you all tired? Shukdev Goswami reciting Bhagavatam, and specifically in 2 places in Bhagavatam, he declared a festival. And these 2 festivals have so much to do with Nandotsav. This is a Siddhanta here. Try to focus here. One festival is Nandastu Atmajutpanne, the birth of Krishna. This is a festival of Vatsalya Ras. Understand? There were 2 pair of couples, Prishni Sutapa and Dron Dhara. Prishni Sutapa they were in meditation, doing tapasya, austerities. They're doing austerities. Lord became so pleased to them. Lord appeared and they said, what do you want? They said, we want a son like you. Bhagavan is thinking, there's no one like me. I'm the only one like myself. No one can beat me, no one can compare with me. Yeah. So, that's why Krishna Sutapa, remember this, performing austerities, they entered in the body of Vasudeva and Devaki. And that's why they asked for the son like Krishna, son like Bhagavan, so Bhagavan appeared as son. Understand? This also proves why Krishna comes. There are many reasons why Krishna comes, hundreds of reasons. One reason is to facilitate those who already attained Swarup Siddhi. Those sadhakas who starts from Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha Bhajan Kriya Anarth Nivritti Nishta Ruchi Asakti Bhavan Prem. When they attain Prem, they no longer can maintain and sustain this body because there is so much bliss. The shockers in the body, their limitation. The shockers are failure there when so much bliss comes and the body falls. So one gets birth in that universe, that Brahman where Krishna descends with all his associates. So from Swarup Siddhi one gets Vastu Siddhi there. Means activation of that spiritual transcendental form to the service of Radha and Krishna. That's called Vastu Siddhi. Where? In that universe where Krishna has come with all his resources, Lalita and Vishaka and all Sakhis there. The sadhaka had got there. And Krishna collect that sadhaka from there and take back to Golok Vrindavan. Such an important cause, a reason for Krishna to come. To collect all those Sarups, Siddha Bhaktas who attained their perfection in those respected Brahmans, and then from taking from there to establish in Golok Vrindavan. Understand? Getting my point? This is another reason. For Krishna, he all keeps on coming, all the universes. He has to collect. Collection time. तो क्या बोल रहा था इससे पहले? Krishna Sutapa. This is another reason why Krishna comes with his associates, because those who have this kind of desires and they got perfection in their austerity, they can't have access with Krishna directly. They have to enter in the body of the associates to accomplish their task. समझ आया? Understanding?
Yes.
No, many are not understanding because this is Siddhanta. If we don't know this, if we don't understand this, then we can't relish the past tense of Krishna. This is so important to know the Siddhanta here. They have to get into the body of the associates. They merge into the body to accomplish their perfection. Otherwise, they have no direct access with Krishna. So Krishna Sutapa, they entered in Devaki and Vasudeva to fulfill their desire. Oh, I want Lord as our son. So they only got this much, not more than that. They didn't got any service of Krishna because they didn't ask for this. They only asked for, I want son like you. That's all. But then there's Dron Dhara. Dron and Dhara. They also perform austerities. And Brahman came there to give them boon. And what boon they asked for? We want Vatsalya, affection for the Lord. And therefore they entered in the body of Nand Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. Because only Yashoda Maya and Nand Baba, they are relishing that reciprocation of that affectionate mood, Vatsalya Baba. So Dronadhara desire got fulfilled there. Understand? So important, no? This is another reason why Krishna comes with his associates. To facilitate those who are just at the edge, and they want to enter in the pastime. They can't have access by themselves. They have to enter in the body of, like who Śrīla Haridas Thakur? Brahmaji himself, he can't enter in the pastime of Mahaprabhu. So Brahmaji and Prahlad Maharaj together entered in the body of Haridas Thakur. Not that they are Haridas Thakur. They entered in the body of Haridas Thakur to relish that reciprocation with Mahaprabhu. Okay? There are many examples. Bhavananda, Mahaprabhu's associate. Panch Pandav, Sangeet Rai, Bhavananda. Forget this. Anyway. So in this way, Shishukdev Goswami declared 2 festivals in this great festival of Srimad Bhagavatam. One is the festival of the birth of Krishna, that's in Vatsalya Ras. And how Shukdev Goswami declared? Nandastu Atma Jutpanne Jathalad Mahamana Ayu Vipravedya Snada Suchit Alampata. Shri Nand Maharaj declared the festival. All the Gopas come from Raval, the birthplace of Radharani. So the Gopas from the Raval and the Gopas from Gokul, they are celebrating this festival. Nand ke ghar anand bhayo jai kanaiya Radha. Dancing and singing there. So many instruments. And they are bringing so many gifts. Milk, yogurt, ghee and all that. So Vishwabhanu Maharaj came, father of Shri Radharani. He gave a very nice warm embrace to Nanda Maharaj and gave him badai, good wishes. Then Yashoda Maiya, Shri Kirtida Devi came to give badai to Yashoda Maiya. And they all start dancing and singing. Festival. But in this festival, the Gopas are always loaded with milk and yogurt. They are watching Nanda Maharaj is sitting there. What face is index of mind? What is going on in your mind? Your face tells that. If you're sad, you're happy, if you're disappointed or stressed, whatever, your face tells this. Yes? He's happy from yesterday. So Nand Maharaj is sitting there and his face expressing that he also wants to dance, but reluctant and shy. What people are going to think about me? Child born in my house and I'm dancing, but the face is index of mine. The Gopas wanted him to come and dance, but Nand Maharaj, no. You know, sometimes it happens. You see all others are dancing, you also want to dance, but unless someone pulls you, it's all drama, tantrums. Yeah, I know. All these dramas. Natak. No, not me. Don't ask me. But thinking someone else and waiting for someone who come and, come Didi, come dance Didi. Acha, okay if you sing.
Yesterday, a disciple was telling me this. I didn't want to dance.
Yes.
Manish.
I was in the kitchen and I had normal shirt on. I was cleaning, so I was
He told
dirty
me,
shirt.
Raj asked me, but I didn't want to dance.
Yes,
but
I
when
did.
he was on stage, she was.
Yes, then I got into the flow.
I saw everyone. Then everyone was there. I saw their face. I said, come here. Come on the stage. So Nand Maharaj wanted to dance. And the Gopas saw this. So the elder brother of Nand Maharaj, Upananda, he whispered something in the ears of one Gopa. Say, go and tell the Nanda, I want him to come here in the middle of the dance. So the Gopa came and whispered, Baba, elder brother is calling you. Moment he heard elder brother calling, out of respect and honor, he stood up. Because Nand Maharaj, he didn't want it to become the king of Braj. He has 5 brothers. Upanand, Abhinand, Nand, Sunand and Nandan. He is the 3rd one. He never wanted. And Prajanya Maharaj, father, he wanted to make Upananda Maharaj as the king of Braj. But Upanand himself, he came to Nand Maharaj and he said, no, I want you to become the king of Braj. And Nand Maharaj said, no, oh brother, you are my elder. You know so much, you are so talented, you have so much knowledge. I can't, I'm your younger brother. Then Upanand Maharaj said, hey Nand, listen, my name is Upanand and your name is Nand. When anything added on, like Upa, that becomes gone, secondary. So you are primary, I am secondary. You are more qualified than any of us. So please, this is my request and order. And on the order and request of his elder brother, Nand Maharaj became king, and he was sitting there like a king of Braj, not like he's a king of Braj, and everyone else is standing. Moment he heard elder brother called me, he immediately stood up. And he's before their hand. He said, yes brother. I said, what yes brother? Dance. And Nand Maharaj, the desire which was waving in his heart, just came out and he started dancing in front of all the Brajvasis, all the Gopas. And seeing the prominent person dance, what happens? They get more and more high degree of jubilation. They all start dancing. Yeah. Fine. Getting this opportunity, one Gopa, he brought one pot of milk and put on the head of Nand Maharaj. Other Gopa, he brought yogurt. The third, he brought ghee. Then he brought the sugar and the honey and did Abhishek of Nand Maharaj. And those who know Hindi, they can understand. They said, Baba, dudo na var puto phalo. Understand Hindi? Dudo na var puto phalo. We are so happy. We are so happy. So Nandastu Atma Jutpanne. This is the past time. But the Gaudiya Siddhanta, Shri Shukdev Goswami, he declared this Utsav not with the wording as Utsav, as a festival, but a kind of expression of a festival. But there is another festival which happened when Krishna is not Balya, when Krishna is Keshor. And that Utsav, that festival, Shri Shukdev Goswami, out of jubilation, he declared this. And what is that festival? Ras Utsav Sampravarto Gopi Mandal Mandita Yogeshwarena Krishna Tasa Madhya Doido. Hence, the Ras Utsav, the Ras festival of Ras began. And in this stanza, Shukdev Goswami can't control his words. He declared directly this festival, Ras Utsav Sampravarto. Hence the Ras has begun. But prior to Ras began, so much had happened. So much happened. Big, elaborate Ras Panchadhyay. But the final essence is so sweet. In the Ras, Antara Antaram Angara Madhavam Madhava Madhava Cha Antaranganam. Krishna is dancing with all so many what? Gopis. But how Krishna dancing with all so many gopis, and how this Ras Utsav began because of the appearance of Krishna. Tasam Abhibhu Shauri Smemana Mukham Bojo Pitamba Dhara Sakshi Sakshan Manmat Manu Tasam Abhibhu Shauri. Shri Shukdev Goswami declaring this. Abhibhu, Krishna appeared in the Rasa Leela. These two Utsav festivals declared by Shri Shukdev Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam. Because the glories of Shri Nand Maharaj, Brahmaji has said this. Aho bhagyam, Nanda go brajakusam, yan mitta paramanandam, purna brahm sanatana. When Brahma came, glorifying Krishna, he's speaking so much So many verses, but Krishna was not even smiling. But the moment he said, all glories to Nanda Maharaj. Aho bhagyam, Nanda go prajapisam. The smile came on the beautiful face of Shri Krishna. And there Brahma got the weak point. Yes, this is the weakness of Krishna. This is glorifying Brajavasis. Not only Shukdev Goswami, but associate of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Raghupati Upadhyay also said, Shruti apare smriti itare bharat anantu bhav vajavita aham iha nanda vande yasya linda parabram. Very important shloka. Mahaprabhu met Raghupati Upadhyay. And Raghupati Upadhyay, a great devotee, a Brahmin intellectual personality, he said, no matter what Shrutis and Smritis and Purans and Mahabharata speak about Krishna, we don't care. Because they are only speaking the opulence of Krishna. And Krishna can't be judged with the opulence. Madhure Bhagavata Sar. Krishna can only be judged with the sweetness, Madhure. Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Madhure Bhagavata Sar. Braj Kailo Prachar. Taha Shuk Vyasir Nandan Varni Ateshe Janaiti. Madhure is Bhagavata Sar. I don't have time, otherwise the Harikatha is now beginning. I'm getting fired up now. Madhure Bhagavata Sar. The essence of Bhagavata, Bhagavata means Lordship, is not when the Lord is having many arms, exhibiting many arms. Not many arms. Like the Lord came to, Bhagavan came to protect Gajendra. How many arms? 8. So one can think, oh, he is supreme. But as many arms growing more, the opulence is exhibiting more, the sweetness is declining. Understand?
Yes.
From the opulent part of view, yes, oh, so many arms. But from the Madhurya point of view, from the sweetness point of view, lesser the arms, the more Madhurya is there. Lord Narayan has 4 arms. Some Madhurya is there, more opulence is there. Dwarkadish Krishna also, 4 arms. But Gokulesh Krishna, Radharaman Krishna is 2 arms, full of sweetness. But it doesn't mean he has no opulence. He is also complete in opulence. Lakshmi Sahat Satasam Brahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamam Bhajan. He served by millions of Lakshmis. Shri Krishna, Shri Radharaman, Radha Madhav Krishna. Therefore it is said, Madhure Bhagavata Sar. The essence of Lordship, Bhagavata, is sweetness, not the opulence. Brajakailo Prachar. And where it is propagated? In Braj. Who propagated this? Taha Shuk Vyasera Nandan. Shri Shukdev Goswami, the son of Vyasadev, had declared this. Where? In Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Shruti Apare Smriti Yatare Bharat Anantu Bhavajavita. Shrutis, Smritis and Puranas and Mahabharata, they speak the opulence of Krishna. Let them speak. Baba, we don't care. And that's not what we are adopting. That's not what is the essence. Aham iha nanda vande yasalind parabram. Aham iha nanda vande. I worship, praise, glorify, and worship who? Shri Nanda Maharaj, in whose courtyard Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Parabrahm, is playing childhood pastimes. They show the glories of Shri Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya. This is the mood of Braj. So this is Nandotsav in short. But there is every details. What the ornaments Nand Maharaj is wearing, how he is speaking, to whom he is speaking, what he is speaking, all those details are written by Shri Kavi Karnbul Goswami, Anand Vindam Champu, and Shijiv Goswami and Gopal Champu and Vishnu Chakur Thakur commentaries. You read this, you will be astonished. So Nandotsav, this Nandotsav is not short 30 minutes Harikatha. It's very big details on this. Now coming to the, because it's getting late now, to the other glorious day today we are observing to the Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. Our Prabhus have already described so much. I want to contribute on this. Glories of Srila Prabhupada, as he said, he is a hero. Hero of all of us actually. The spiritual hero. Many people, they make Hollywood, Bollywood heroes as their hero of their life. I want to have a hairstyle like this hero. I want to make up like this heroine. From the spiritual hero, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. Today the entire world, even me, and all of us, we are in Krishna consciousness, practicing Krishna consciousness because of the compassion of this great personality. As Vijay Prabhu was telling, his student life, I was also like this. Very studious, was studying so much. But moment I got the books, especially Nectar of Devotion, I used to cheat my teachers. You know how? You have like a subject book that is a little big, and Nectar of Devotion was small one. So keeping my book in that book, and I'm reading, and the teacher is thinking I'm so much learning physics, chemistry and biology, but I was reading these books because the beauty of these books of Srila Prabhupada is moment you start, you don't want to leave that. You want to read more and more. Endless. You know? Because new topics which we never hear. As he was rightly saying, going to temple, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Jano ke sankat, okay. Then one devotee made a song. Hare Hare Note Hare, Hare Hare Note Hare, Bhakt Jano ke sankat, yehi note dur kare. Understand? It's a big note. Nanda Baba gave me. What is the problem? Are you jealous? Today is a day of giving. So those who are feeling festival, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya, distributing so much. I got from Nanda Baba. What is your problem?
I'm just thinking of what I have in my pockets.
It's not jealousy. So, क्या बोल रहा था? हाँ. In temples, Pujari ji is just giving prasad, Sarnamrit, not explaining who Krishna is, who is Supreme Lord, but reading these books of Srila Prabhupada gave insight of Gaudiya philosophy. Understand? That's how we all came to Krishna consciousness and became devotees. The entire world, in past, present, in future, eternally indebted to this great personality who took so much pain. Pain of what? On the ship 2 months? Got heart attacks 2 times? Not this pain, Baba. This is very secondary pain. It's easy to bear this pain. For giving up family life, losing business, nothing. This is nothing. Because he was so much dedicated, his wife was unfavorable to him. And it is seen in the life history of so many sadhus. Saint Tukaram also. his wife was totally unfavorable, opposing him. Srila Swami Maharaj also like this in Grahastha Ashram. He showed the ideal example of Grahastha Ashram. Writing articles. You know, whatever, when you chant, you get some realizations, you get some meditation. And by reading and all this, you know, please do this. Because I can't focus on speaking. So, he was writing articles for whatever his realization and meditation. Yeah. And once upon a time when he was not at home, his wife sold this articles to one garbage person to collect some money to buy tea. Imagine. She was thinking this article, this is just piece of paper, garbage, newspaper. And it was such a valuable jewels of his realizations, he was writing those. When he came back and he was not able to find his articles, handwritten articles, he asked his wife and she said, I sold in garbage. I got some money to buy tea. And she was teasing him. Then he decided and he asked his wife, tea or me? You want tea or you want me? And she said tea. He was so relieved. Fine. There is no restrictions now, no foundation, because you're choosing tea. Without any hesitation, he rejected. Just like Shri Mahaprabhu. Taktva turnam ashesh mandalapati. No. Taktva sudustajya suripsha raja lakshmi. Mahaprabhu gave up his Grahastha ashram, took sannyas. And just like the Goswamis, they gave up all the opulence. Taktva turnam ashesh mandalapatim shrenim sada tuchchavat. All his material qualifications and everything, he gave up this. For what reason? If we ask devotees worldwide, what is the reason? Okay, let us put this on the post. I will do this tomorrow. Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, the reason for his taking sannyas and what he did to the entire world. And you see how many comments are going to come there. I'm sure majority of people going to say, devotees going to say, oh, to deliver fallen souls, to deliver the druggies, drunkards, naked people, to propagate Harinam. You're going to get 90% these comments. And only 10% you get very high class comments. And moment if you hear and read these comments, hey, stop it. What's happening? Don't stop it. And in that 10% comments, what you're going to see in the comment box saying that he came for not just distributing of Harinam and just compassionate on the fallen souls, some higher purpose. What is the higher purpose? Srila Gurudev, Bhaktivedanta, Narayan Goswami Maharaj, don't get so excited, who was the dearest friend of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj and his bosom friend. He told the reason. I was just hearing this. They sent on Gaudiya Rasamrit. He didn't care for Harinam. Gurudev is telling this. I wanted all of you to hear this. Better hear from the lips of Srila Gurudev. Such a beautiful video. Can you hear? Can you understand or not?
Yes.
Okay, maybe it's not clear in audio here, but I'm repeating the words of Srila Gurudev. He didn't only came for Harinam. He came for the reason, the same reason as Mahaprabhu came to this world. And what reason Mahaprabhu came in this world for? Not just spreading Harinam. No. He came to give what? Unnatu Rasam Swabhakti Shriyam. Something very high, which is Radha Dasyam. To follow the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami. Srila Gurudev said, all our Rupanuga Acharyas, they came for only one sole purpose, and that is to spread the glories of Mahaprabhu under guidance of Sri Rupa Goswami, to give to this world what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give, what Sri Rupa Goswami Pad came to give. What is that? So many details of bhakti, and the highest limit is ras vichar. To attain Radha Dasyam, Ragmar Bhakti Loke Korite Prasharan. To distribute Raganuga Bhakti. That was the intent and the mission of Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Ragmar Bhakti Loke Korite Prasharan. This is the real glories of Srila Swami Maharaj. Rest all other is secondary. Many people can do this. So many, after Srila Swami Maharaj accomplished great success and victory in Western world, after him so many other sects, so many other saints from Mayavadi and all, they follow the same standard. You know this? And they are so famous, following the standard of Srila Prabhupada. But they are also doing this. They are spreading Harinam. They are giving Bhagavad Kathas. They are speaking so much Ramayana and all. Then what is the glories of Srila Prabhupada? Because none of these can give Raga Marga Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti. Srila Prabhupada came to give Raganuga Bhakti. But started with, first of all, following the principles, applying tilak, wearing kanthi, chanting 16 rounds, which was in the beginning not 16, it was 64, then it came down to 62, 32, then it came down to 16. Srila Prabhupada said, not less than that. No. First of all, bringing people who are living like an animal life to follow Varnashram Dharma. I'm ending up by saying this. Focus on this. People who are living animal life. Animal life, Srila Bhakti Thakur, when he was preaching in Calcutta, some people argued on him, saying that, oh, you're sadhu, right? So what you're doing in the city? You're enjoying the city, the opulence of city. You're sadhu. Sadhus should always supposed to be in the forest. Srila Bhakti Thakur said, yes, I'm in the forest. And you all are animals here. City means we're educated. People have manners. Educated. They have ideals. They're intellectual. Those who live in that place called city life. And those who live animal life, they are in forest. So I'm living amongst the animals. I'm staying with animals. You all are animals. Because you are human bodies, but you're living like animals. That's why I'm in forest. Understand? So similarly, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada also, he visited so many forests around the world. So many cities full of forest animals. So bringing them from degraded lifestyle to follow human lifestyle, and then from human lifestyle bringing them to follow Varnashram Dharma. But that was not the conclusion, and that is not the message Rupa Goswami is giving. Because at one point one has to give up Varnashram Dharma to follow Bhagavad Dharma. But first, one have to come to the point standard of following Varnashram Dharma nicely. And then giving up Varnashram Dharma for the sake of worshipping Krishna with Bhagavad Dharma. This is what Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita. Sarva dharman paritajye mam ekam sharanam raja. Give up all other duties. What duties, Baba? Varnashram Dharma duties. But Prabhu, excuse me, I have a question for you. Who established Varnashram Dharma? Krishna said, me. Chatu Varna Maheshashtam. Bhagavad Gita. Gun Karma Vibhagasha. I am the one who established Varnashram Dharma. But now you saying, give up Varnashram Dharma. He said, yes, because I am making a different levels. First, follow Varnashram Dharma. First, become human beings. Then become Vaishnavas. If you don't even know what is Varnashram Dharma, how are you going to give up? And how are you going to get glories? Glorified by giving up Varnashram Dharma and following the Bhagavad Dharma. This is a big transition Srila Swami Maharaj gave. Understand? From animal life to human life. And then on a human of life, tinged with following Varnashram Dharma. But then after that, following the footsteps of Shri Mahaprabhu Śrīla Goswami. In Bhakti Sami Sindhu, can't breathe now. Shri Bhakti Sami Sindhu, Śrīla Goswami told, Tattva sudustajya Tattva sadharanam charanam bhajam Hare bhajano pakka yadi. First canto Bhagavatam. Narad is giving this instruction to Vedvyasi. Narad is giving this instruction. O Vedvyas, one who is only following Varnashram Dharma and not following Bhagavad Dharma, if he dies or if he falls, what is the accomplishment? Nothing. Zero. Tattva sadharanam charanam bhajam Hare bhajano pakka yadi. But one who is following Bhagavad Dharma, if he falls or if he dies before getting perfection, what is the harm? No harm, sir. There is no harm. Everything is preserved. Yokshe vahameham. Everything is preserved. Name bhakta pranashyati. The promises of Krishna. So Śrīla Goswami Pad is giving this evidence from Bhagavatam, the glories of Bhagavad Dharma over Varnashram Dharma. Then again 11th canto. Agya evam gunana dosham vai dishana pisvakan dharma santajya save bhajte sacha sattam. The pure devotee is the one. This is spoken by Navayugendras when he is describing the glories of Mahabhagavas, the pure devotees. Agya evam gunana dosham vai dishana pisvakan. Krishna said, I gave many instructions. One who deliberate on this instruction, what I said, what I wanted to say. And after calculating everything, giving up Varnashram Dharma and focusing on following Bhagavad Dharma. Sacha Sattam, that's a pure devotee, Uttam devotee. Swapad Mulo Bhajate Priyasya Takta Bhavasya Anna Parisha Vikarmo Yadi Kathanchit Dhanoti Sarvam Vidhi Swanasita. Swapad Mulo Bhajate Priyasya Takta Anna Bhavasya Hari Parisha. Bhagavatam 11 canto. Third evidence. Krishna is saying, one who worshipped me one-pointedly and accidentally doing something wrong, but giving up Varnashram Dharma for the sake of following Bhagavad Dharma. Please underline this point. Only giving Varnashram Dharma for the sake of following Bhagavad Dharma, not for the sake of your enjoyments. Then it is wrong. But prioritizing Bhagavad Dharma over Varnashram Dharma, then you are saint. Then you are sadhu. Then Krishna embraces you. As Prahlad Maharaj told to his friends. Komar achet pragyo dharma bhagavata niha durla manushya janam tadapinu dhruvartadam. Oh my friends, demon friends. Koma Rache Pragyo, one should start worshipping Krishna from the age of 5. The demon friends come to question Prahlad. Prahlad, but our thread ceremony is not performed yet. One should only follow Varnashram Dharma from the age when one goes through the yajna and having the Brahmin thread ceremony. So how we, the age of 5, start worshipping Krishna? Because the Brahmin thread ceremony is not performed yet. Only after that, one get qualified and eligible to read Shastras and get interest to Shastras. So Prahlad, your point has no meaning, invalid. Prahlad Maharaj calmly smiled and he said, listen my friends, my dear friends, my demon friends, I am not speaking about Varnashram Dharma here. This is what you are not getting my point. I am speaking about Bhagavad Dharma. And for the Bhagavad Dharma, there is no age factor. You don't have to wait for the age of 5. For Bhagavad Dharma begins from moment you get into the womb of the mother. For that, Brahman thread ceremony is not required. Not required. Who is qualified to be entered into Bhagavad Dharma? Everyone. Even a meat eater. How can a meat eater become devotee? Can a meat eater can follow Bhagavad Dharma? What is the evidence? Follow Radha Sundari. Huh? How can a meat eater can become a devotee? What is that verse from Kapil Bhagwan to Mother Kunti? Devuti. Okay, go. Loud. Yeah, Jiva. Oh, but Shopacho Atogriyan, Ya Jivagre Vartate Nam Tubhyam. Shri Kapil Bhagwan told to mother, his own mother, Devuti. One who is a dog eater, not even ordinary animal eater, dog eater, how abominable and degrade that person is. Even a dog eater, if he begins and start chanting, means the names of the Lord comes on the tongue of the devotee. He become qualified as a Brahmin. But on the other side, Naam e Bhakta Chaturvedi, Mad Bhakta Shopachagriya. Krishna is saying, Naam e Bhakta Chaturvedi. One who the knower of the 4 Vedas, that Brahmin, is not my Bhakta, he is not worshipping me. Mad Bhakta, but one who is a dog eater for chanting my names. So this is a big transition from Varnashram Dharma to Bhagavad Dharma. Prahlad Maharaj said, told to Prahlad Maharaj said to his friends, that I am not speaking about Varnashram Dharma. You are right, what you said. Our Brahman thread ceremony is not done, Yajna is not done, Diksha is not done. Yeah? But I am not speaking about Varnashram Dharma, I am speaking about Bhagavad Dharma, right from the womb of the mother. And I am the evidence, Prahlad Maharaj saying. I started following Bhagavad Dharma right in the womb of my mother. When Naraji was speaking Hari Katha and I was listening, I started following them. Supad Molo Bhajate Priyasya Tatto Anya Bhavasya Hari Parisha. For the sake of Krishna, for the sake of following Bhagavad Dharma, then giving up Varnashram Dharma, then becomes Uttam. And finally the words of Krishna, Sadharman Paritajye Mam Ekam Sharanam Raja. Give up Varnashram Dharma. But Prabhu, first you said, I said first, but not now. Yesterday I said, Janmashtami, I am very happy. Today I am saying I am very blissful. So what is to be considered? What I said yesterday or what I said today? Today. So, Chaturvarna Maisheshtam Gun Karma Vibhagashaha. This I said in the beginning. But where I am concluding, you have to follow this, what I am saying today. Yeah. So this is what Srila Prabhupada did. This is Siddhantic point. Following what Rupa Goswami Pad is saying in Bhakti Samgita Sindhu. He was 100% follower of Sri Rupa Goswami. As Prabhupada was telling, he was doing worship, his bhajan at the samadhi of Sri Rupa Goswami, and once upon a time he had darshan of Sri Rupa Goswami at Radha Damodar temple. You know? But not just the physical darshan of Rupa Goswami, but the Shastra darshan of Sri Rupa Goswami. Try to pick these subtle points. Don't stay on the gross level now. You are chanting Hari Katha more than 8-10 years now. You know? Don't get indulged in just gross levels. Now is the time to come into the subtle levels. The appearance, the darshan of Sri Rupa Goswami, no doubt is important. But more important is the darshan of Bhakti Samgita Sindhu of Sri Rupa Goswami, the philosophical part of Sri Rupa Goswami. Understand? Parikshit Maharaj, I often say this. Parikshit Maharaj had darshan of Krishna where? In the womb of his mother, Uttara, right? What was that? Was the darshan. That was a simple darshan. But how Parikshit Maharaj got the best darshan of Krishna? By hearing from Shukdev Goswami. Because when Parikshit Maharaj was in the womb of the mother, he didn't heard Ras Leela, he didn't heard Venu Geet, Gopi Geet. So no doubt that darshan is very auspicious, but one level. But that level enhanced when he had darshan of by hearing from Shukdev Goswami's philosophical Siddhantic Ras Vichar. Then Parikshit Maharaj had actually the darshan of Krishna, and not only Krishna, he had darshan of Radha and Krishna. When Krishna is dancing, Antara Antara Antar Madhava, Madhava Madhava Chantarandanam, Rasossav Samparvarto, Gopi Mandal Vandita. This is what Srila Prabhupada wanted to give to entire world, but because of shortage of time, he did this. But was not able to express this because the shortage of time. Sorry. So therefore, the mission was not. We can't say the mission was not accomplished. He assigned this mission to his dear bosom friend, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, by taking hands in his hands, and he said, I have 2 desires. Please fulfill my 2 desires because I am going to leave my body. One is, when I am going to leave my body, make sure you give me samadhi. Another is, I brought white elephants from Western world. They are not fully trained. They even lack of etiquettes. They don't know what is jutha, what is this and that. They only just on ABCD level. I want you to enhance their understanding of the books of Sri Rupa Goswami. You know? So who accomplished this? Srila Gurudev. Fulfilled the mission. Gurudev boldly said, I am the first disciple of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada because I am the one who holds his legacy. There are 2 ways to hold legacy. One is, Acharya's legacy is his temples, his money, his bank accounts. This is one legacy. Another legacy is to what is the wealth in the heart, to hold that legacy. Srila Gurudev, he took that legacy of Srila Prabhupada and he distributed in the hearts of his disciples and Srila Prabhupada disciples. His Diksha, Shiksha, irrespective of any distinguishing between any disciples, he freely distributed this. This was the mission of Srila Prabhupada. So whatever Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj did, preached, practiced, propagated, writing, everything is Rupa Goswami. I don't have time, otherwise now so much is coming. Even the name ISKCON, it he gave to his establishment, was from the verse of Sri Rupa Goswami from Bhakti Samad Sindhu. What is that verse? Bolo?
Krishna Bhakti Rasa.
कृष्ण भक्ति रस, तो मेरे को भी बुला दिया। कृष्ण भक्त कृतम यदि कुतोपलभ्य तत्र लौल्यम मूलम एकम जन्म कोटि सुकृतः। कृष्ण भक्ति रस भवितामति कृतम यदि कुतोपलभ्य। After reading this, then he wrote what Srimad. He gave the name ISKCON, International Society, based on this verse. And you know, one more thing in the last. What is the best verse in Srimad Bhagavad Gita? Manmana Bhav? Any other option?
Oh, please remember me?
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We're hearing this. But Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, he took an important verse, I think second canto. Vyasattika buddhir eka kuru nandana. Bahu shakha. When our intelligence, our consciousness is Bahu shakha, means distributed like many branches. Then it won't work. Vyasatmika buddhi. That buddhi, intelligence, need to be one-pointed. So, nirvishesh shunyavadi paschat deshakara. Nirvishesh, those who are following Vaidism, Mayavad and all that, their Buddhists, Vyasatmika, Bahushaka, they're not one-pointed. So based on this, some other time, we'll explain because we need time for this. So these are some subtle, philosophical, Siddhantic, Gaudiya Siddhantic details of the glories of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, which are endless. We can't count, we can't describe. With this conditional state of consciousness, this sinful state of consciousness, and with this material tongue, that need very high class intelligence and purity to describe the glories of our Acharya, our Shiksha Gurudev. He is our Shiksha Gurudev. All of us Shiksha Gurudev. We are so proud to say our Shiksha Gurudev is Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Gaur Premanande.
Siddhanti Maharaj ki jai.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm done more.
Tuesday on Ekadashi we have program where?
Shridevi.
Where is Shridevi Devi? Acha, in their house, Ramakant Prabhu. Yes, so please, all of you, please come there. All that's going to be my last program because I'm leaving Wednesday. So please come, and it's a very auspicious Ekadashi day. We're going to hear more Harikatha on that day. And be prepared, I can ask anyone to speak. Hare Krishna. Prashad, he's asking what now? Please, Baba. नंद के घर आनंद भयो, खीर जलेबी पूरी लड्डू हुआ, यशोमती घर आनंद हुआ, बोला महाप्रसाद की लाला जन्म सुन आई रे, मैया मिल गई बनाई. Is any other Yashoda Maiya here? Most welcome. Today is the day of giving. Green paper, red paper. Most welcome. Even a coin will work. Doesn't matter. Even a coin. Please give a big coin.
Very good.